Hello, CrossFit Linchpin, Monday, October 21st, 2019. If you're a longtime member of the community, thank you for your continued support. If you're brand new, maybe you received a 1-week free trial of the private track. Hope you enjoy it. Got a great community. We put a lot of time, thought, and attention into training well, making great decisions, and embracing long-term health and fitness and just feeling good, having fun while we're doing it. So I'll walk you through everything that we discuss every day in these videos. They're packed with information. I encourage you to watch them. I think they'll make your experience in the gym better and more effective. So with that, the workout of the day today is one of the 12 tests, the CrossFit Linchpin 12 tests. Today is test number 10. And the 12 tests are just 12 benchmark workouts that I created for CrossFit Linchpin, and they're just fun. We throw them in there every now and then to see how we're doing. So here's what test 10 is. 5 rounds for time, 15 wall ball shots, and 15 power cleans. That's it. Simple, right? The wall ball is 20 pounds for the men, 14 for the women, traditionally thrown to a 10-foot target for men and a 9 for women. And the power cleans are very reasonable, 95 pounds for men, 65 pounds for women. These days in 2019, not too many people program a 95-pound power clean, right? So this, by its very design, is not supposed to just be this grinder of miserable heavy weight that stops you in your tracks and you have to break it up a lot because it's so heavy. It's meant to be a bit on the lighter side to be able to express some intensity and keep the athlete moving. That's exactly what we're doing here. We also have this today as a 2-person team workout, done chipper style. So if you've got a partner, for time, 150 wall ball shots total, only one person working at a time, and then 150 power cleans total, only one person working at a time. We have a video showing the wall ball shot and a video showing the power clean. Now, every day I also give a super fitness robot time and a more likely time. Or if it's an AMRAP, it'd be number of rounds, whatever it happens to be. Where I think most people will fall is the more likely time. But I give the super fitness robot time, which is a very aggressive and ambitious time, but humanly possible for those that want to chase it. And people get it every now and then. So don't be discouraged if you don't, because most of us won't. Super fitness robot time, 8 minutes or less as an individual, 16 minutes or less as a 2-person team. The more likely time, 10 minutes and 30 seconds or less as an individual, 21 minutes or less as a 2-person team. So you want to consider scaling if that time seems unrealistic. I would also say that you should be able to do 2 rounds of this workout unbroken, and then you should be fine doing it prescribed. If you don't feel that you could do 2 rounds unbroken, then I would consider scaling. Now there's a caveat to that. I don't mean do 2 rounds unbroken in the actual 5-round workout, because that might not be the smartest thing to do to get the best time. I mean, if the workout wasn't 5 rounds for time, let's say it was just 2 rounds for time, would you have the physical capacity to do 2 rounds unbroken and then just stop? If the answer to that is yes, you should be good to go, generally speaking, doing the prescribed version. If not, let's talk about the scaled option. Scaled option. 5 rounds for time, we're knocking down the repetitions and the loading. 5 rounds for time of 10 wall ball shots and 10 power cleans. And the wall ball shot is going to go to 14 pounds for men, 10 for women, and the power clean, 75 pounds for men, 55 pounds for women. You can also knock down the height of the wall ball as well. It doesn't have to be 10 for men and 9 for women. Knock it down to whatever height makes sense for you. Or as a 2-person team, 100 wall ball shots and 100 power cleans. You might find yourself somewhere in the middle. Maybe you struggle with the wall balls, so you're going to scale those, but you can do the prescribed power clean. So you're going to do the prescribed repetitions, 5 rounds of 15 and 15, but you're going to lower the weight on the ball, you're going to keep the weight on the power clean. Or maybe you're going to keep the prescribed loadings, but knock down the reps to 10 each round. Or maybe, what else could you do? You could keep the prescribed wall ball weight and the reps, but you're not going to do it at 10 feet, you're going to do it at 9 feet. My point is, we've got a prescribed workout, and a scaled workout. But there's an infinite number of options between there that you are authorized, since nobody knows you as well as you do, to make the best decision for yourself, which is why I try to give as much information each day so that you can choose that sweet spot that you need to be in to move the needle on your fitness forward. And another thing we say all the time at CrossFit Linchpin is remove ego and embrace scaling. So we present this information. Don't let your ego muddy the waters and have you do something prescribed if you shouldn't. Scaling will get you fitter faster when done intelligently, so I encourage you to make those good decisions. Limited equipment option. So every day we give a limited equipment option, and that is for people that don't have any fancy gear. No barbells, no rowers, no bikes, no nothing. All they have is a pair of dumbbells, a pull-up bar bolted to the wall or over their door. It's got to be rugged. A jump rope and a set of gymnastics rings hanging from that pull-up bar, not even hanging from the ceiling. For the dumbbells, we usually assume a pair of 50-pounders for the men, pair of 35s for the women, because that's what most people acquired when dumbbells made their appearance several years ago in the CrossFit Games Open. And with that very modest array of gear, a host of amazing fitness possibilities awaits. The limited equipment option crew are a great bunch, a hardy bunch. Here's what we have today. For them, 5 rounds for time of 20 jumping air squats and 15 dumbbell power cleans. The jumping air squats are obviously unloaded, it's just an air squat, and you don't need to jump a foot off the ground, just jump a few inches off the ground each time, and you're good to go. And the dumbbell power cleans are obviously with that pair of 50s for the men, pair of 35s for the women. We have a video showing the dumbbell power clean. We have a 2-person partner version for this as well. For time, 200 jumping air squats and 150 dumbbell power cleans. Good times are in store. Accessory work for the day. The accessory work is optional. Optional as always, I say. You do not need to do accessory work to get fit. If you come in, you warm up, you pour your heart and soul into the workout, you stretch, you go home, life's fantastic. But for those that want accessory work, or they're ready for it, it's intelligently programmed and thought out based upon where we've been, what we're doing today, and where we're going. But don't underestimate it. It's not something casually to be done on the side. The accessory work packs a punch. It's potent. So if you're new to it, I encourage you to scale the accessory work. Do it a couple times a week. See how it treats you. Scale the loading, scale the reps. Just dip your toe into the water. Do a crawl, walk, run approach. Because it will. It's potent. And so it should be additive to what you're doing. But if you jump in, you're not ready for it, and then it just leaves you extra sore. You're tired. You're demotivated. Well, you're not going to be as fired up walking into the gym. You're not going to have as much energy or intensity to pour into the workout of the day. And then you're sliding in the wrong direction. So accessory work's great, but just use it appropriately. L-sit. Accumulate 1 to 2 minutes. We have a video showing that. Everybody needs to work in their L-sit, and we embrace it here at Linchpin. And then, you're welcome, 50 to 75 medicine ball cleans, performed in as few sets as possible. Men using a 20-pound ball, women using a 14. We have a video showing that wonderful movement. And then cool down and stretching. The cool down remains the same every day. It's 5 to 15 minutes of casual walking, jogging, biking, or rowing. 5 minutes is better than nothing. 10 minutes is better than 5. If you've got 15, that's great. Just depends upon how busy your schedule is. And then the stretch varies each day. We usually give an upper body and a lower body. If you've got a stretching routine that works for you, great, stick with it. If you don't, and you want to do something that's structured, that's what we provide. And we provide just some tried and true, classic, not flashy stretches that just work really well when applied with consistency. We have the wall stretch for the legs. Hold that 1 to 2 minutes per side. We have a video showing that. Then the trap stretch with the lacrosse ball. Hold that for 1 to 2 minutes per side. Also have a video showing that. Thanks everybody for joining us here at CrossFit Linchpin. If you're new, make sure that you get on to our private Facebook group. I can't emphasize enough how amazing it is. It is a true community of positive, awesome people supporting each other, sharing stories, answering questions. It's amazing. It helps keep you fired up every day, which helps keep you walking into the gym, which helps you get results, and keeps you accountable. I know some people hate Facebook. I was off Facebook for years. I get it. But this is what social media was like meant to be. This is the good part of social media. And it's powerful. And we've even had members who were off Facebook for years create a new private account that they didn't tell any of their family and friends about just to join the Linchpin private group. That's how beneficial it is. So I highly encourage you to do that. And I will see you back here tomorrow for Tuesday.